All right, YouTubers, here we go. I've been at this for about 3 hours, maybe 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. I'm a tech guy, so some stuff is easier for me than others, and some stuff has a steep learning curve to it. But once you get the hang of certain programs, they're pretty much they're easy once you learn how to navigate them. I'm going over the Mirillis action software video capture program, so to speak, and basically, and I know you probably sense the frustration in my voice, and for those that are out there that are frustrated with this program, you have every right to be. It's kind of it's very tedious if you don't know exactly what you want and what you want to get done with it. So without further ado, I'm going to go over the settings that pretty much work for me. And I know you hear in the background, you hear my Warframe going. I just cut that off for you, and creating unnecessary chatter. All right, so with that being said, first settings you want to you want to go up here and click this button for video recording. You want to make sure, and these are what was optimal for me, but you want to set the file format to MP4, and I'll explain that a little bit later. You want to set the video size to 720p. You can set it to 1080p, whatever you want, depending on the hardware specs of your PC. Video frame rate 30 FPS for YouTube. Don't check this use perfect video match mode. Do not mess with that. It's a long story. You want to check the record system sounds. You want to check allow multi-channel audio recording, and this is gonna allow you to be able to pull audio stream from your microphone, speakers, so on and so forth. I have my microphone set to always record. All right. You want to skip the live feature button on there. For audio recording, you want to have it at MP4 audio, which is pretty much the same format as your video. Audio recording, MP4 audio. You want to have the allow multi-channel audio recording check. You want to, it's your discretion if you want to have record silence checked. I have it checked for different reasons, but microphone always record. Again, I have that on mine. That's my personal preference. Benchmarking, skip that. You don't really need that for functionality right now. Screenshots, if you want to take screenshots, I put it in JPEG because it takes less space, file size wise, to do JPEGs than other type images. When you click on the gears box, we'll go from left to right. General settings, English, of course, and depending on your language. Record settings, video quality, normal. You can set that higher if you want, but just for my machine, I left it at normal. Bitrate is at MP4, and I believe that's this feature is tied into what we already selected up here. Input range, I just left it at 0-255. You wanna have use multi-core recording check. You can have this record mouse cursor checked if you want to. Webcam, I didn't mess with that. Maybe I'll do that in a future video. So I'm using this Turtle Beach headset to talk to you with my microphone setting on. Problem before, record microphone in a separate audio track. This just jacked up the whole thing that I was trying to do, and basically making gaming tutorials or gaming video streams or recordings to upload for YouTube. This just jacked everything up for me, so I unchecked this box, and that kind of helped me along the way. So key thing here in this microphone setting screen is don't check that box. You want to make sure that you select your headset. It has different settings in here, but you want to make sure you check your wherever your microphone source is. You check that. System sounds. Now this is where it got confusing for me. It took me about 20 minutes of tweaking on this part alone, just these two boxes. But if you choose speakers, like some, I can't blame people for some of their YouTube videos or whatever information they try to give you, but if you check speakers here, it's gonna you're not gonna get what you want. Leave it at system default. This bit rate, don't mess with the bit rate unless you absolutely know what you're doing. But microphone, system sounds default, bit rate default, microphone audio device. Use the microphone that you're gonna be using to do your videos, and you'll be all right. HUD settings, I put just hide during desktop recording and do not record HUD in games and applications, and that's your discretion. Export settings, automatically split files into parts for YouTube, 15-minute increments. That's your discretion. Now this output folder, if you guys that are using Handbrake to make your video smaller, this is just what I use. If you come up with a better way, hey, more power to you. But what I use for this output folder has to be the same exact folder. Let me show you. This is Handbrake, and see, it has to be the same exact folder that you use in Handbrake for your destination folder when your video is done. I might have to do a different tutorial on Handbrake alone, but both of these folders have to be the same. For those of you who are computer savvy, you'll figure it out. And then I didn't really mess with the hotkeys over here. And as you can see, and I know this video is kind of long, so bear with me, but as you can see, when you go to record your gaming videos, you'll have this selected. When you go to record them, it's going to come out here. It's going to come out over here, based off of whatever folder you chose for action to put your videos in at when you're done recording. For you to see what you have from Handbrake or whatever other source you're using, you're going to have to go up here and click that box, and you're going to have to find out where you wanted them exported to. Bear with me, I used several different folders just to get this stuff to show up. See, so again, look at that, it just pops in. So whereas before, like you see, like here, when you double click it, it says 0 items and nothing shows up. But when you go down here and click OK, then all of a sudden it pops up down here. So I mean, that's just some of the most confusing stuff. Sometimes even when you click on different folders, you can go up and you'll click on different folders, and sometimes, you know, let's see, I have folders, you know, sometimes this stuff shows up, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, and it, you know, it's trial and error, nothing showing up. Maybe I deleted those, but I think you get the picture. You got to know exactly what see. So when I double click that here, nothing showed up, but I click OK, and then my video showed up from the Handbrake output file. Okay, so that was one of the most confusing things, but again, that's another video. I'm already 9 minutes and 56 seconds into this, and I'm not going to hit that 15-minute mark because I'm about to close this out. But I just wanted to explain to everyone what my hurdles were over here. Don't even, I mean, if you want to use this, if you figure out a way, hey, let me know. But try not to use AVI here, because when you go over the handbrake, it's not gonna jive. It's gonna give you errors and stuff like that. But I mean, if you figure out a way around it, more power to you. Let me know. If not, I'm gonna use MP4, and I've already converted 2 MP4s over as tests to upload to YouTube. And I hope this video helps someone figure out their issues and the problems with this action software recording program. All right, later.